Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for October the 2nd through October the 8th. And there's a lot going on planetarily. I'm Mary Trimble with Live in the Solution. This is a general reading, Scorpio, so if you'd like a personal reading, you may find that information below in the description box where it says show more. You can click on that. And then also, this is for your sun, moon, and rising. And if you want to check out, there'll be links in that description box also to the other videos. I want to thank everyone for last week, for the love, for the readings, for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. So I would really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe and give me feedback. Tell me your experiences during the week. I love to hear it, and I always I do my best to respond to all comments, and that's it. So without further ado, I have already shuffled the cards, and we start off the week with the Three of Swords. Now the Three of Swords, you know, in the regular tarot deck, this is a beautiful tarot deck. Look, it's the Clint, but it's the artist Clint. And it's a collector's. I'm just loving these cards right now. But anyway, in the original deck, it's a heart with three swords. This indicates pain, darling. This is Scorpio. This is a deep emotional pain. It's the only kind of, well, this is what happens. We've got this full moon coming up on the 5th, right? Which is Thursday, I believe. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yeah, I think it's 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, yeah, Thursday. So a lot of things are going to come. Look, when this full moon comes out, it's coming out in Aries. There's a lot of intense activities in our transits, you know, planetary alignments during that time. We have seven planets in cardinal signs. Now, this can be really, really positive, but I will say that there's some really creative and magical energy going on, right? Manifesting, really powerful manifesting energy. So it's very important for where your emotional, how you're feeling emotionally at that time. So it's focusing on what you're good at, focusing on all the positive aspects of your life, and try not to focus on the negative. If something comes up, definitely look at it, but look at it and release it with forgiveness. Forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness for others. So this is a deep emotional pain, and it's that kind of pain that's sometimes it comes up because we have repressed it or suppressed it, you know? And so this is a flaring, this is like heartbreak kind of pain. When this card comes up, it's saying this is the kind of pain that you can get over, you can move through it, Scorpio. But in order to move through it, you've got to take it into your heart, and you've got to feel it. And you've got to cry it out and release it with love and forgiveness. This is so important when this comes up. Like if anything comes up with the new moon, I'm doing a fluid reading. I'm not doing a daily kind of reading. I'm doing kind of a fluid reading throughout the week. So these are the general energies for the whole week. And so this pain, it could be something from your childhood could come up. Something could, like, you know, it could be, you know, it could be your parents' death from before. These feelings may emerge. You know, a lover that, you know, abandoned you, some kind of, you know, betrayal, that kind of deep pain. It may come up for you, and what this is saying, like maybe this pain has come up before and you've just pushed it down. This is saying don't push it down any longer. It's like, Scorpio, feel it, take it in, and just release it, cry it out, just let it go. And you must have forgiveness with it. because it's holding you back, and because you keep suppressing it. Maybe you're suppressing it with alcohol, with overeating, with watching the television, with gambling, with, you know, drugs, whatever it is. Don't use those things. Feel it. Allow it to permeate every cell in your body, and then you can release it with forgiveness, and it doesn't have to resurge. There's no more resurgence. You know, this is a time of really incredible, deep personal growth and spiritual growth for us. And then we have the Knave of Pentacles, which is good news, darling. This is good news. So that pain that we're feeling, or you're feeling at the beginning of the week, this could be from last week coming over, you know, into this week. But I see that pain. I see when you decide to feel it and release it, that pain is going to dissipate and go. And you're going to get some really good news. And when the Knave of Pentacles, he is a messenger. And this is usually about money. This could be a job offer. It could be an opportunity, a business opportunity, something that, it could be a promotion even, Scorpio. This is a really good news. It could be you're finding out that you're going to get paid for something. Maybe litigation is coming to an end and you're going to get paid. Maybe insurance is paying out. Maybe, you know, maybe it could be as simple as finding money in your pocket or your handbag or something like that. But this is usually news of something tangible, something, you know, that you can, you know, like money or a job or something, physical manifestation. That's what this is. Excuse me. So then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, when the Queen of Pentacles comes up, look, she has this halo in this card, and lots of cards she has like a light shining from her. She, to me, is the queen. This is Mother Earth. This is Gaia, right? To me, I always interpret her as that. And so when the Queen of Pentacles comes up, she is creating, this is abundance. You know, it is abundance. And, you know, you've had this news, right? The Queen of Abundance, she's the queen of the manifestation, right? She's the queen of the earth. You know, on the earth, it provides us with air and water and fruit and vegetables and herbs and spices, and all those things naturally grow on this wonderful planet. That is abundance. That's the definition of abundance. You know, beautiful grapes hanging from a tree, you know, a vine. That's considered abundance. I'm sorry, my nose itches when I do these readings, so excuse me when I'm scratching my nose. I can't help it. So she is reminding us to really honor our planet and really take care of it, and, you know, be aware of the exploitation and all the animals that are becoming extinct each year. This is, to me, this is all about loving the planet, and in turn, she will reward you with abundance. So this is a give and take energy. We have to take care of our home. This is our home. We need to take care of it. We need to be aware of, you know, how we're exploiting the planet and how many people are exploiting it. And we need to really be kind, you know, be kind to our planet. Because this is, you know, abundance for you, Scorpio. Now, then we move on to the Four of Pentacles. And this is about holding on to something that no longer works for you. And that's, I'm getting that as a very strong message. So with this, maybe you're still holding on to a resentment or something against someone. It's releasing all, you've got to forgive everyone, Scorpio. Forgive everyone, for they know not what they do. So people can hurt us without realizing, and we can hurt people also without the intention of it. So it's important to, when you're, that you've heard this before, and it's nothing new, but resentment is one of the worst, most damaging to ourselves, right? Emotion that we can hang on to. So, it's when you're resentful against someone, or you have a resentment against someone, it's like taking poison and waiting for them to die. It's destroying you. So this is, to me also, I'm getting boundaries. When you put those boundaries in place, Scorpio, you will no longer be hurt or allow people to hurt you in that way. And it's also about speaking your truth, right? It's about telling people when they hurt you that they hurt you. And when you say it in the moment, there's not that edge against it. And people will like, oh, really? That's usually the, oh, really? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. And it's like, it's instant healing. Speak your truth. Speak up for yourself. You see, this to me is suppressed pain. So when somebody hurts you, you have a resentment against them, and you don't clear the energy or clear the way, and they're not aware that they've hurt you. And so they may continue to hurt you in a way that they're not understanding because you haven't told them. And you think they should know, but honestly, in this life, I've learned that people can't read your mind. It's a lesson I've learned. So, this is about letting that go, letting it go, coming around, looking at something from from another perspective and saying, wow, maybe, let me think about their intention. Did they really intend to hurt me? Some people do have that intention of wanting to hurt you. But you are very psychic, Scorpio. And you're going to know if somebody really kind of is intentionally hurting you, or if they're just in a bad mood and just snapped at you. And this is about, you're so sensitive. I know you're extremely sensitive and lovely. But this isn't about lashing out at somebody that hurts you. It's about understanding where that comes from. How did they hurt you? Is this something that you need to look at? But this is definitely, you have to let something go. You have to let those feelings go. And you've got to move forward, because otherwise they're blocking you. You don't want to block you. And then we have the 9 of Cups, which is really like a wish come true card, but it's almost like, look, it's a very strange card. I thought it was a fat guy, but it's actually a pregnant lady, or an old lady with a big belly. I think it's pregnant. But anyway, it's an unusual, it's the artist who did this card. So this card signifies that something's coming to completion for you, and things are changing, and things are changing for the better. So it's almost like you're getting ready, because look, she's looking up. It's about spirituality. It's about looking at the possibilities. I see this as looking at the possibilities and looking up, raising your vibration to a higher level. Because this full moon in Libra, it's going to kind of, sorry, not Libra, this full moon in Aries, it's really intense because all these other planetary alignments are going, look, Venus and Mars are coming together several times this month. That's like wonderful, creative energy, manifesting energy. It's brilliant and very action. It's like moving forward, because there's like 7 planets in cardinal signs at the same time around that time. So it's all about moving forward. It's all about action and having an intention and where you want to go. Let your resentments go so that you can make a wonderful intention and really see the possibilities and imagine incredible future for yourself, Scorpio. This is a wonderful, wonderful time to do that. And then we go on to the 4 of Wands. Darling, the 4 of Wands, that's beautiful. It's like, this is also kind of a celebration of a completion of something. So something has completed for you. Something has come into completion. Maybe you've completed a creative project. Maybe you've completed a job for somebody. But this is a cause for celebration. There's definitely, this is saying, look, everything's kind of come together. You know, usually in the regular deck, there's like 4 posts and they come together. There's beautiful light. So it's just a wonderful celebratory energy that's coming in. So celebrate the magic in every moment. I always think about that when I see that card. And then we have 2 cards together. We have the Ace of Swords, which is new beginnings, and it's almost like, you know, it's the intellect, right? So it can be also a message of good opportunity, right? And then we have I have to put my glasses on because terrible, I can't see. Then we have the King of Chalices. It's because I'm not quite used to the imagery on these cards that I have to read actually what they are because they're a collector's thing. So I'm getting used to them. But this is the King of Chalices. This is like a beautiful, deep, deep connection. So I feel that this is somebody new coming into your life or a new opportunity. And this is a beautiful feeling, deep connection. So this can be a deeper connection with your lover, with your husband, your wife, with your children, with your family members. But I'm feeling that this is kind of a really deep, emotional, fulfilling opportunity is what I've just got. I feel that this opportunity, you're going to get news of something really great and you're really going to connect with it and it's going to be wonderful. So I think what's really important on the 5th, on the full moon, is to make an intention. See a positive future because things are going to pop up for you. You're definitely going to get a major opportunity. Now, maybe you're getting, you know, maybe you're getting a promotion, maybe you're getting a job, maybe you're getting a new client, maybe somebody incredible is going to come and work for you. Maybe you're going to work for somebody incredible. This represents also leadership, wonderful leadership. It can also represent, this is a stoic, wonderful leader, right? But he pushes his emotions down. So this can also, and this is a card, this can also mean that you have to be very aware of, don't react, respond. Be very aware of your emotions, particularly around people that work for you or you work for. This is definitely about communicating kindly and fairly and remember that this is kind of a sword, so it can be, your communication can be a little edgy during this time, and the king is really stoic and balanced. So I'm thinking emotional balance is also a message during this time. So definitely think about your response to people. Don't react. Planetarily, this can be we're moving into, well, look, Scorpio, first of all, things are looking really good for you in the next few weeks after this week. So this is exciting times for you. It really is, because Jupiter's moving into Scorpio and things are going to be amazing for you. This is a really good time. Jupiter is the expansive planet, and it has been in Libra. It moves into a sign for a year. So it's been in Libra for a year, and now it's going into Scorpio. So this is exciting times for you coming up. That's next week. But this week, temper your emotions. Think before you speak. And when you do, when you really have thoughtful communication, because you're all about talking things out. That's what you do, Scorpio. You love to talk things out, but not when you're feeling them. So be careful of the sting in your communication. Think before you speak. Towards the end of or the whole week, just think before you speak, and just speak with kindness and compassion. Okay, so Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and if you haven't already, subscribing. So I will see you next week. I love you all. Mwah! Bye.
For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.